Hello, everyone. All right, I just wanted to wait a few seconds until, if anybody showed up or not. But I'm doing two lives at the same time. I'm on Instagram on this side, and you guys on YouTube over here. So I'll be checking if anybody comments or anything. Just a quick hello. I just want to see if anybody wants to join in and chime with me. If there's just one of you, or hundreds of you, or just by myself, just me looking awkwardly in front of two screens. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. I have a week off at my current job, and uh, it's going to be great because I got a lot of ideas for some good content. I got a surprise adventure for you guys. I'll be filming tomorrow, and I'll be posting it on Sunday. So, um, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, uh, yeah, so something I've been wanting to do for a little bit. Is the first time actually checking it out during Christmas. And I'm getting a comment from the YouTube side of things. Hello, Rody with Rich. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Thanks for joining. I'm just gonna saying hello to everyone. If anybody wants to join in and say hello for a minute, I'm on Instagram Live as well. So, yeah. Doing anything fun for the holiday weekend, Rody? Oh, cool! You just saw the crumble video. Awesome. Well, I hope you liked it. I know you just hit the thumbs up, but I mean, I hope you enjoyed the video for what it is. I still gotta try that pink icing cookie. Man, those cookies are so darn rich, but they were so good. Those cookies were fantastic. Hmm. So a few things are planned. So anything for the YouTube channel, or just like anything good to eat, make some good Thanksgiving eats for their friends and family, or something like that. He's asked if he. I asked him what if he's got planned for the holiday weekend, since Instagram's not getting the comments from YouTube, and that's okay. So I'll just kind of reiterate the conversations. Possibly a collaboration. Ooh, is it a surprise, or you don't have to say it here? I mean, you don't have to tell anyone. I can understand if it's a you want to keep it a kind of a fun secret. That's awesome. But if you want to share, I would love to know about it. He asked if well, he told me he has a possible collaboration. So those are always the best. Collaborations are a lot of fun. Um, okay, Aiken Adventures. Okay, I have never heard of him, so I'll check him out. Is he another Floridian um, YouTuber? I take it. And I gotta say, like, content creators, like if you're ever in collaborations, even if you're just doing little TikToks or full blown vlogs like I do, he's a family YouTube channel in Florida. Okay, cool. So kind of a lot like my friend Patrick from Famous Five Amos. So all family, get the family involved, and you guys go on little family adventures. Those are always great. Those particular creators are not just awesome people that you meet, but they're very clean, and don't have to worry about like things that they run into, or they know it's appropriate. So Yeah, Patrick he's a really creative guy. He's a really nice guy. I'm proud to call him one of my good friends. I'm glad he doesn't live far away from me. So we sometimes we'll hang out outside of the camera, out of the YouTube universe. And he's one heck of a guy. He's a really good family. So yes, continue to love Patrick. Patrick is awesome. But I gotta say, like YouTube collaborations, they're so much fun. And even if there's like small channels like us or like me or big people like Adam the Woo or Jacob the Carpetbagger or whatever, but I gotta tell you that even collaborations are great. You get to meet some really awesome people, see how they think, how they create, and it's like playing around a golf. Really, it's like you guys are kind of going out of your way to document and have a good time. So, and then when you guys not recording, you guys get to know each other. So, yeah. Is this your first collaboration, Rody? You have so many videos. I have some more to catch up on. I got a lot of people's videos I need to catch up on. I'm kind of alternating cameras. I'm not just letting you guys know. Instagram is on my left. YouTube is on my right. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So it is your first collaboration. I hope you take my little powwow about collaborations into consideration, man. Like, they're fun. They're a lot of fun. You get to know people pretty well that way. I hope it works out working with him. I would tell you straight up first, it's very awkward to begin with because you're trying to film something and they're trying to film something, and sometimes personalities are different too. So I'm zany, so I always want to either say dad jokes or just like get maybe like poke or be a little intimidating or whatever, but then someone might be a little different, like, oh, you do that, or like, what's going on? So it's just very different. Your creative differences might get in the way. It depends on who the person is, but sometimes people just naturally click. So I really hope it works out great for you, man. But either way, it's like, and after your first or second collaboration with the same people, it doesn't end up being like, okay, we got to collaborate, we got to promote each other's channels. It's also like at the end of the day, if you guys really enjoyed each other going out and vlog, you guys become really good. You guys become friends, and then becomes a hangout versus a collaboration. Like, you guys are legitimately hanging out. So, yeah, you brushed me as someone that will adapt very well. You seem like a really awesome guy in person, Rody. I can't wait to meet you in person whenever our paths cross. So, yeah, I don't, without a doubt, man. I don't think anyone will have a problem clicking with you. So. Yes, sir. And so far, you are the only one joining the chat. John from Love Like Dog. No, I got a phone call coming in. I have no idea what that is. Opinion polls. So, okay. I know we just got done with an election, so I do not want to get involved with political stuff on my YouTube channel or anything. And it looks like on Instagram size, Paul from Paul's Adventures is in. Hello, Paul, on that side, on the Instagram side. So I want to alternate comments between Rody with Rich and Paul from Paul's Adventures if he joins in any comments. So again, if anyone's watching, left side is Instagram. The right side, if I use my head this way, I'm talking on Instagram. If I'm like this way, I am on YouTube Live. So it looks like he signed off. All right, bye, Paul. So, maybe he's back. Oh, maybe if he lets me, if he lets me know that he's here, I'll join in. So. So, Rody, do you have like any questions in regards of about my channel or anything that you would like to know? Doesn't matter to me, man. Like, I only get to know you too. So if you ever want to say something about your channel, whatever, I like to get to know you too. And hello, Paul. And he's gone. Okay. I enjoy your channel, and I would love to meet up with you if you come down to Florida. If I ever do, which I'm hoping in my lifetime I will come. Hey, Paul, how are you, buddy? Uh, yeah, life is crazy, man. I have a toddler, and my immunity system hasn't been the same since COVID, and I've been sick most of my life, like ever since I turned 30. Like my immune system's not the same. And I don't know if COVID had anything to do with it. I'm sure it did, but um, man, I felt like $1,000,000 in my 20s. But as soon as I hit 30 and then this pandemic hit, I got sick more often, and my wife gets sick pretty easily too, and she has medical problems. And my son's too, so he's carrying those sicknesses from daycare. So uh, but it's just like I would love to bank as much vacation time as I can and save buff to go to Florida for like a quick weekend to meet up with like you, John, Paul, and possible others if I meet them through them. So it's time, and it's time and money. So going down to Florida isn't difficult. And if I ever am in Florida, more 99% chance my wife would want to come with me. And Lindsay's not really a fan of being on camera. It's not that she doesn't want to meet any of you. She likes a lot of you. That she's watched majority of the vloggers I showed her. But it's not like she wants to not be in camera with you. She's just not a fan. So, um, if I'm ever in Florida, it's probably gonna be just a very intimate time with my wife. But if I could ever get away, which I'm keeping an eye out on, like flights. I guess it's like maybe Spirit Airlines, or I think it's called Hopper. I think you get in these dirt cheap flights, but either they're at freaking the late at night flights, or like the crack of dawn flights. So, um, yeah, but it's if one of these days I would love to go to Florida. I do. I'm hoping that my 3 week vacation plus my sick leave, so that'd be like 4 weeks, um, will be renewed in January 1st where I work. So I'm hoping that I could get away for like just even like if I'm off for 2 days, like Saturday and Sunday. I'm hoping like I could get off work, hop on a flight, spend a whole day Saturday, crash on a buddy's couch, and then make it home. So maybe I could maybe do it once or twice a year. But I think in 2024 or 25 will probably be like a Nomad Ben goes to Florida kind of adventure, even if it's just something quick. So, but yeah, I would love to meet you when I'm ever in Florida. If we have a quick minute and just go grab a cup of coffee, even if we're not vlogging, man, I love to meet you and shake your hand. Yeah, if you're ever in the Dalton area or Atlanta or Chattanooga or even Nashville or Knoxville, if you're just there for any reason, like, dude, I'll meet you halfway. I'll even meet you there and have a reason to vlog out there. So it's all about where you. It's all about where you been. So exactly. So yeah, well, look, we got some more people joining the chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. I am on Instagram Live and YouTube Live at the same time. If I'm turning left, that means I'm on Instagram talking. If I'm looking at you, that you on YouTube. So, and then I'm with my friend Rody with Rich. I don't know, people keep popping on and off. I had Paul from Paul's Adventure on Instagram, and I think he's gone. I don't know if he popped on to live on my side, but anyway, I'm just doing this for fun. I'll probably end the vlog. I don't know when I'm going to end the streams yet. I'll probably be on for another 10, 15, 20 minutes, probably till 9 o'clock. I haven't done a live in ages, so I've never done Instagram Live. So, yeah, I'm just doing it. Just a quick hello. If anybody wants to join me or ask me questions, I want to get to know you. Tell me about you. So, yeah, I'm basically a buddy. I try to be everybody's friend. That Canada Dry is pretty bold, though. Now, Rody, have you ever been to the Fun Spot before? I know there's one in Atlanta. I would love to check it out. Um, but I know there's one in the Kissimmee, I think. Um, so I don't know. Have you ever been to that theme park before? I feel like it's trying to compete against Six Flags, which that would kind of make sense. Did a video AIM Kissimmee in August. What is AIM? I mean, all I could think of is AIM and the old messengers when we were teenagers. Oh, okay. I was like, it's like I did a video AIM Kissimmee. I could just think of like, oh, I'm getting old. I'm 32, and thinking of AIM. That's if you guys remember. If you remember, of course, you're roughly my age, maybe a little older than me, Rody. But man, if you remember AIM, those instant messengers, those were the days, man. Okay, very cool. Well, what part of Orlando are you gonna do another theme park video, or are you gonna just kind of hang around downtown Orlando? Okay, Fun Spot. Okay. Yeah, I would love to do a Fun Spot video. I've never been to Fun Spot. I kind of think that maybe Fun Spot might be like a competitor to Six Flags. So I just know that the Fun Spot in Atlanta just built like a really big roller coaster. So don't know much about Fun Spot, but I would like to get to know that park one day. I have been to Six Flags over Georgia. I would like to do a vlog there one of these days. It's not an amusement park, really. So it's just basically a park with one roller coaster, Paul. Paul's on the YouTube side now. He's left Instagram and joined Rody and Rich with me. And gotcha, Paul. Okay. I mean, is it still worth visiting though? I mean, what would you spend the money to go just to vlog it, or just go to have a good time with your family? Not really. A while back. Yeah, I only went one time to Six Flags over Georgia, and this is way before I became a vlogger, and I had a really good time. Um, there's just some good stuff there, and I would like to elaborate more about Six Flags over Georgia, but I kind of want to keep it hush hush. I mean, you could definitely look it up yourself about Six Flags over Georgia, but I don't want to say anything because it might spoil future content for my shows. So let me keep my stuff about hush hush about Six Flags over Georgia when it comes to some content. But it has some history to it. Let's put it that way. So, and it's very influential history. I have been to Six Flags Great America, in which I grew up probably about a good hour away from that park. I only went like a few times in my life. I think it was in my teens. This is the last time I was at Great America, or like my late or very early 20s, something like that. It's been a long time since I've been to Great America. I had been to Worlds of Fun one time in Kansas City, Missouri. So that was a pretty fun park. I can't remember what the roller coasters were like or anything. Not been to Dollywood yet. I know it's kind of sad I haven't gone to Dollywood yet, considering that I'm under like 2.5, 3 hours away from the park. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining the live. I'm on both live on Instagram and YouTube, and it seems like more people on YouTube are watching me than Instagram. So, without further ado, I think I'm going to go ahead and end Instagram side because that was my first Instagram live video, and I am going to dismantle it. So, Instagram, it looks like YouTube's more popular on my live feed. So, if you want to watch and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, please do so and join me on live there. I'm going to end my live on Instagram. So, push comes to shove, I'm going to keep using YouTube Live from now on. Hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for joining me on the Instagram side. All right. End video. Okay. Instagram Live is done. So I'm going to hang out with you guys, YouTube only people. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I was going to say about Dollywood. Yeah. I have not yet gone there, and I would love to go. Been to Dollywood twice. It's great. Yeah, Paul, I hear nothing but great things about Dollywood. I've seen, of course, Adam and Carpetbagger's videos on it, and I've seen John and Angie's videos on it too. Hi, Red Rocks. I don't know if I met you before or I've gotten comments from you, but thank you for joining the live. They're just kind of hanging out and just chatting. So thanks for coming in. Yeah. I hope you go there one day, Rody. That would be a fun video for your family. So, I do know that the same people that I believe that owns 100 American Recommendations. Oh, awesome! So my videos are on your recommendations. So I take it you like vloggers, like people that enjoy adventures and stuff like that. Oh, I just typed in hello on YouTube. Well, hello. So. So if you ran into me and just want to get to know me a little bit, just try to sell myself to you. I'm just a content creator. If you've heard of like Adam the Woo, Jacob the Carpetbagger, or Tim Tracker, those guys are very heavily inspired YouTubers that inspired me to become one. And I document things throughout my small town of Dalton, Georgia, or anywhere around the tri-state area, like Chattanooga, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, parts of the Carolinas or Alabama, just whatever I do. And I just kind of let life take me as I go. So that's kind of what I do. I'm just basically your friend with a camera for the amount of time. That pretty much sums up my channel. So I hope you check out my stuff. I hope you enjoy it. And I believe, anyway, back to Dollywood. I think Dollywood's company owns parts of Stone Mountain. And I think her company also owns Silver Dollar City, which I've been to a long time ago. I was a child when I was down there. That's another great theme park you should totally check out if you guys ever are in the Missouri area, the Branson area. Fantastic park. I would kind of feel that if I ever went back to Silver Dollar City or visit Dollywood, I kind of feel like it has the same vibes to it. I've seen the videos of Dollywood. Have I been to Hershey Park? Yes, I have. I have been to Hershey Park twice in my life, when I was a child and when I was, I think it was 4 years ago. What's up, Moon Man? How you doing? Thanks for joining the chat. Yeah, I've been to Hershey Park twice, like I said. A lot of fun too. I went during a Christmas celebration, I believe in 2018, I believe, or 2019. It's been a good minute. So that was the last time I went, and the other time was like in the very early 2000s. So I just like remember going when it was just nice and warm when I was a kid, and it was freezing cold when I was an adult. So I'm good. Just got a few minutes. I thought about hopping in the can. Dude, I'm just so happy that you're here with me, man. Adventures of Moon Man is another local YouTuber not far from where I live. So someone I cannot wait to meet in person and team up and hang out with. So how old am I? I'm 32 years old. I turned 32 in October. So today's not my birthday. But thank you for asking. But I'm 32. If you're joining in the live chat, welcome. I'm just shooting the breeze and talking. That's all I'm doing. Okay, so any tips for someone going to high school? Well, I haven't been in high school in about over 15 years, so um, I would say I would recommend. That's a good advice there. Don't quit. Keep just graduate. That's definitely something you gotta do. Just keep at it and um, believe in yourself and make the right kind of friends. They will shape you of how you will be, and you know, just also like kind of let you know like the older you get after high school, you might have to keep in touch with a couple of them of your friends after that, but it's kind of hard to keep up with everybody. So, but any tips on going to high school? Just believe in yourself, meet the right kind of people, and know who you are, and stick to your guns and stick to your beliefs. Um, Sometimes I wish I could go back to my old self and have a little chit chat. Um, yeah, that movie from uh, in college. I'm in the 8th grade, so Do you think I could keep my friends up in college? Good. I mean, I've still maintained really good friendships from middle school, and I'm still friends with one of my buddies of mine. His name's Michael. Um, I've known him since we were kids, but me and him didn't become closer till like roughly like middle school or high school. And plus, it helped that we went to the same church and we went to the same high school as well. So um, I would say that uh, you always have a couple of good friends from high school, from middle school and high school. They'll stick to you like family, and that's probably one of the very few people I'm still friends with. I'm still friends with a few from school, but I've made a lot of good friends at work since I've graduated. Yeah, you're gonna make friends in different areas of your life. The older you get, since generation, I get you, man. I'm scared. Yeah, sometimes like life will just hit you that hard, and time just goes by so fast. Um, since the red generations, dual enrollment plan in Orlando, if you could graduate high school diploma. Okay, so dual enrollment is definitely a good investment for yourself because I did this thing called Technology Center DuPage in Chicago, where I'm originally from, and I did video courses there, like for television and media, and I also got college credit doing that, and also got my high school credit as well. So I got dual enrollment that way. So you learn a little um, skills and go to school at the same time. So definitely look into something like that. Um, you know, but when it comes to your friendships, Red Rocks, dude, just like times as you evolve and you make friends everywhere you go. You're gonna make different for group of friends of whatever you do. If it's school, if it's church, if you are a churchgoer, or if you're just going to work. Uh, friendships change, routes in life change. So grades should not matter the kind of persons they are. I mean, everyone's different. Uh, Everyone learns differently. Everyone processes things differently, and everyone's good at something, and everyone's smart in their own way. So, it'd be a good idea to get involved in extracurricular activities. Yes, get involved in some extracurricular activities. Have a hobby. Uh, go do some sports. Make videos. Um, get involved in band. Do something to kind of utilize your time. Um, yeah, that's definitely something. Definitely find some extracurricular activities. So, hmm. But I will say though, there's a particular passage in the Bible, I believe. again, I don't push religious beliefs on things, but just like you, I take the word of God or the Bible as kind of like words of wisdom. Whether you could take it as, for your faith, or you can take it as life lessons. But like many person with many friends comes to ruin, but they always have that one particular friend that sticks like brothers. So I might have that out of context. I believe it's in Proverbs, but I will tell you that you'll make a lot of friends everywhere else, but that doesn't mean like you won't ever talk to them again. You ever won't hang out with them again. Think of it as like bridges or paths, and just sometimes certain people or certain paths just kind of veer off. But eventually you might go back on that path. So you may not talk to this particular person like 5-6 years, so like since high school, but you might go back on that path. It's like you never stop talking to them. I'm so sorry. I'm talking about friendships. I love talking about stuff like this. When I was in college, I wrote a paper that my communications teacher thought would be a doctorate level if my English wasn't so bad, because I suck at English. I know I speak it, but I can't write it correctly. So I wrote a paper about, she thinks it was doctorate level if I actually had better English, but doctorate level, how friendships and sectors of friendships can be. So I could definitely make a personal side vlog on that one, but I don't want to. I hope you get what I'm saying, Mr. Red Rocks. I'll probably be more. All right, awesome. I'll probably be hanging out here for another 10 more minutes, and then I'm probably going to shut the vlog, the live feed down. I got a fun adventure lined up. I'll be filming tomorrow, because I have a week off at my job, and I'm going to be probably whipping out lots of content. So be sure you got that. If you are watching, make sure you are subscribed and ring that notification bell. There's how I post things. I try to post something at least once or twice a week. But it's not. I'm a father of a toddler and I'm married, so I kind of have, sometimes life will get to me, and I might have to take a week off sometimes, or I might not post that second video. So you never know. Just as long as you are subscribed and then ring that notification bell, then you just join that fun. I hope you have a good night. I hope to keep my eye out for your. Yeah, thank you for watching it, Moon Man. I will. I can't wait to see more of your adventures soon, and can't wait to meet you soon too. It'll be a lot of fun when we collaborate. So enjoy going back to work. That sucks. Can't wait. For sure, can't wait. Yes, sir. All right. Oh, okay. I thought you're still with me, Rody. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, cheers. No beer right now. I'm going to have some beers later. I'm driving. So. What does beer taste like? It tastes amazing. I probably should not talk about that with a minor. So, I'll just tell you it's an acquired taste. It's either you're gonna like it or you don't. Let's just put it that way. So, but yet again, if you watch my vlogs, it won't really matter. So, but since I'm live, I'm just gonna let you know it's an acquired taste. Think of it as liquid bread. I mean, that's all I gotta say. Can you drink beer like soda? Certain beers you can, but I would not. Some beers you just might have to kind of nurse a little bit because they're just so heavy in flavor and the kind of hops that are in it. What else is in it too? So, I mean, it's not a bad thing to talk about alcohol in general, no matter what age you are. But it's just drink responsibly, and that's all I gotta say. Yeah, good advice. Yeah, thanks, man. No, beers. I mean, beers is a good thing. It's a weird question, but you do think, yeah, that I should have a schedule, right? I mean, there's nothing ashamed to talk about beer. Like beer is like one of the very first beverages that was made. Um, you need like water, hops, wheat, barley, malts. I mean, all that stuff was here, um, and it was. I wouldn't say God necessarily. Well, God created everything, but like God created beer per se. When like the early Mesopotamians would store wheat in their barrels, and when rains would come and the water would get into the barrels of wheat, and you had to drink the water back then, and you had to do certain things with the water to keep it from killing you from bacteria, and they drank this concoction out of their wheat barrels, and then the Mesopotamians loved it. It's from a documentary called How Beer Saved the World. It's actually a really good documentary. So um, I don't know where you can watch it though. It used to be on Netflix. But it's like liquid bread. All right, y'all. Anybody else have any questions or anything you want to tell me about yourself, or anything you want to know more about me? Because I'll give you a little more time. Whoever wants to keep talking, because I'm going to have to go ahead and end this chat very soon. Hello, thank you for joining. Whoever just showed up. Well, Red Rocks, it was nice meeting you, man, and yeah, good luck to your time in high school, man. You have a good one, all right? Just make good decisions. That's all I got to say. See you, man. Yeah, dude, watch them anytime. They're on YouTube. They're there forever. I hope you enjoy them, man. Now, Gabe Muse. Hello, Mr. Gabe. I'm doing fine, good sir. How are you? You're hanging out with me and other YouTuber, Rody with Rich, who's talking in the comment section. So I'm going to hang here for a little bit now that you showed up. If you have any questions about my YouTube channel, or anything you want to know about me, anything you want to tell me about you, I want to get to know you. Well, that's good. Anything you want to contribute to the live, Mr. Gabe? I'm just kind of hanging here until anyone's good. Mm. I didn't really expect. I never done a live on my channel. It's interesting, Brody. Like you're just putting yourself out in display. You're like out in the open. I would just be real with you. It kind of feels like you're naked for a few minutes. Like you're kind of out in the open, don't know what you're going to say, and then you just speak what's on your mind. But it is a lot of fun. I don't know if you saw it or not. I was on Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poets show, I believe a week or two ago, and hold on. Oh, excuse me. There's a lot of carbonation in this Canadian Dry. Canadian Dry. No, a lot of carbonation. No, I was on Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poets show, and that was it felt nice being live with somebody else talking back with you while having an audience watching you. But when you're by yourself, it's just like, kind of gets crazy. But it actually was pretty nice to help out a young kid. I still think of myself as a youngin too, but I'm a grown man. But at the same time, like it felt nice just to, I could make these videos and make people happy, but just kind of being there for some random stranger, like that's what I kind of like to do too. Like any way I can. Like I said, I just want to be someone's friend for a minute. We're not gonna be friends in person or hang out, but let me be a friend for you for a minute if you need a friend. Kind of like Jiminy Cricket, just need a friend. You got a friend, or you got a friend in me with Woody, Toy Story. Alrighty, well, friends, I'm getting tired, and I think I pretty much ran out of things I needed to say for the time being. So I turned off my Instagram live not too long ago because it seems like everyone wanted to watch me on YouTube. But it was very interesting being live simultaneously. So, Delta Daddy. Okay, we can hang out for a minute. That's fine. Hey, what's up, Delta Dandy? How you doing, buddy? I thank you for watching my channel, man. It means a lot. I'm just hanging out, having a good time. I'm hanging out with Rody with Rich. He was my first person to show up in my live on the YouTube side. I was on Instagram as well. I was simultaneously going back and forth in the live, but then I decided to go stick with YouTube because more people were watching me on YouTube than on Instagram. I had like one or two people show up on Instagram and moved over to YouTube. So yeah. So anyway, but thanks for watching, man. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you have. Do you have any good plans for the weekend or anything, or for Thanksgiving? Okay, what advice would you give someone who want to switch up their content? Well, I don't know if I've watched any of your vlogs or if I have, it's been a good minute. But if I had to say how to switch up content, I mean, are you not happy? The question before I'll have a counter question for you is that are you not happy with the content you are doing, or are you thinking like you could do something better besides something that you're doing? Um, because everyone has their own niche and everyone has their own creativity and how they do things in their content. So, and there's always an audience for everybody and everything too. So, um, not really happy with the content I'm making, though, to be honest. Okay. No, Delta, I don't, like I said, like, I don't know if I've ever watched your stuff. It's not because I don't want to. You have no idea how many people I want to help and support by like viewing their videos. And there's like sometimes I get drowned in other things. So, I will, now that you've brought this up, I would love to check out your content and make some time to watch some. Since I have a week off, I might be able to watch a vlog or two of yours. I can't wait to see what you do. Well, there's nothing wrong to switch it up. And, if you ever check out, I'm glad you watch my videos, but the thing is, like, I feel like I'm a man of, I think I'm a jack of all trades kind of guy. I know how to cook. I know how to be friends with people. I know how to, I have a lot of knowledge of BS, really, but fun BS like history, U.S. history, and Star Wars, and all that. Like, sometimes it's just fun to switch things up, try to find your niche on YouTube, and sometimes just switching things up is your niche. So if you feel like you need to take a break from a certain content and try something different, there's nothing wrong with that. So I mean, I live in Dalton and would love to start vlogging around town. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, if you're ever around the area, dude, find me sometime. Like, hopefully we'll run into each other, dude. I'll love to meet you if you live in town. So, because I too live in Dalton, and I'm not gonna tell you exactly where I live because we're live. So, but I'll just tell you. But I would love to meet you. Um, I so anywhere downtown or Chattanooga, dude. I'm all over the place. So. You're Brody. You are right. I'm a Renaissance man. That is exactly what that's the perfect definition. Renaissance. So what made you become a vlogger in the first place, though? Is the for sure. Oh, for sure. There's not a doubt, no doubt. So, in a nutshell, I'm sure like comments won't allow you. But in a nutshell, what inspired you to become a vlogger? There's a Did you like find somebody on YouTube that inspired you to just to go out there and document something, or um, you just thought it might be something fun to do? A little bit of both. And you too, Rody. I remember watching your story about if you want to chime in your story too, but I remember like talk about your um, talking about your medical history and living life to the fullest and documenting something like that. I saw your another reason why I want to subscribe to you because I saw your medical story. So, um, but if you want to share your story too, Brody, knock yourself out. Like, what I may not know every single thing, so I would love to know. Um, I would did like Adam inspire you to become a vlogger too, or like Tampa J or Jackie, like anybody, or just like something you just thought you could do? Got me into vlogs. I just started with content that was all over the place and still is. Yep. My story is very similar, Rody. Like Adam was the one I kind of wanted to become a vlogger as well. Like I watched him on and off in my mid 20s, but then it turned into like as soon as the pandemic hit, like all me and Lindsay were like vlogs. There's nothing really that good on TV. So we were watching all these vloggers, and then then it kind of a chain effect. Like after like watching lots of Adam on and off, but more during the pandemic, and then there's Tim Tracker, and then who was hanging out with Tim Tracker and Adam, and then Jacob, Jackie, Tampa J, Morrow, and Danny 702. Like all these people were just so cool, and they seemed very chill. I related to a lot of their creativity and content. I'm like, why the heck am I not doing it? All I'm doing is being sad, drinking beer, and working, and being married. So that's pretty much what drove me to the um yeah. Unfortunately, the people who inspired me to have completely shunned me. Yeah, sometimes it's always best not to meet your heroes. Um, that's kind of the sad part. Sometimes the people you might learn to look up to, um, they just didn't turn out how you thought it would. So then, yeah, I was going to, sorry, Delta Danny got into what Rody was saying. So that's really cool. So your fiance got you into vlogs and started with your content. So yeah, dude, just keep at it. But just find your niche and have a lot of fun wherever you go. Um, I have to say, over the course of the pandemic, the Yankee of the South inspired me making content again. Unfortunately for me, I didn't make good content. So okay. Yeah, okay. I met Will and Dawn, very nice people. I met them when I was at Buc-ee's, their grand opening in Calhoun. So I gotta say though, they're very nice people. I would like to meet them again one day if I'm ever in the Smoky Mountain area. We're like, your vloggers, like if you're ever like in the same area, you're bound to run into each other, or that you might cross paths, or you just might miss each other. And believe it, like Tampa J is one of them. I would love to meet Tampa J in person one of these days. We've commented back and forth in some of our videos or pictures, but then you know it is what it is. Sometimes the people that inspire you, and sometimes you'll just get back and forth on comments, or every once in a while they might give you a like or whatever, and that's it, and that's totally cool. But I'll tell you about Tampa J though. I literally I'm always in the, like whenever he's around, I miss him by that much. One time, like I was in Austin, Texas for my sister's wedding to almost 2 years ago, and the same weekend I was in Austin. Tampa J was in Austin the same weekend I was down, and I'm like, no way, dude! Like that man, like I was actually in downtown Austin, when he was like in the area doing his thing. So I didn't know I didn't see him, of course, but I knew like it was in the same like tangent of like the time I was there. And then him and Chris, the girl, were at the Sasquatch Museum back when they were at Dragon Con at times. And I hope I inspired them to go check it out, but I don't know if I was the inspirer or not. But the weekend I was going to go to the Sasquatch Museum, Chris and Jay were there, and I'm like, I missed them again by that much. So it's pretty crazy. Sometimes like the people that you're that close that you could have ran into, or just like, but you're bound to run into each other sooner or later. So. If you especially at Dragon Con, it's basically a guarantee you might run into Adam. But I haven't been to Dragon Con since 19, and I didn't know who Adam truly was back then. So, but switching up your content though, yeah, just have a little fun, experiment with it, or become a Renaissance man. That's being a little. There's nothing wrong with being a little Renaissance, as Rody would say. Laughing back at you with it. So if you guys if you ever watched other people around the area, have you like watched like Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poet? I used to hate Dalton so much, but the pandemic just switched me up. Like I love my hometown and just want to show people. Yeah, dude, I that's kind of like what I wanted to do too. Like I'm there with you about that because um I don't want to live my life in regret, but sometimes I look back where I'm from Wheaton, Illinois, or Chicago, Illinois. You can tell by my accent. I'm not from here, in Georgia, but I've been here for nearly a decade. So Um, I've kind of like adapted, but uh, when I Wheaton is such a cool town, and a lot of the surrounding neighborhoods around it, like Naperville, Downers Grove, Westmont, and all that. And I never documented any of that when I was in my teens and early 20s. I lived a different life all those years ago. But when I came down here and I was living a similar life that I was, in Illinois and Oklahoma and parts of Florida. But then, in my life, I switched it up. So, and like Dalton is like, it has a significant change. The last 10 years I've been here, like 10 years ago, this was a very different town. And just under like 3-4 years, Dalton has changed significantly. And and with all these changes happening, and Delta, I got to tell you, like now it's like, as like if you and I are the small town vloggers of Dalton, especially, and the rural towns around it, dude, we are at a pretty good time to to document, because the changes of Dalton in the towns, like you see the old history and the new stuff happening. So um, we picked a pretty good time starting to vlog. I started doing this hobby in 2020. I technically started in the summer, but I didn't start posting my content until Labor Day. So, um, but yeah, dude, the Dalton's changing, and I can't wait to see the more stuff, the new stuff, and the more things they do. So, oh yeah. Anything else anybody wants to talk about or ask questions? I'm so glad you jumped up, Delta. They're so good to kind of hang out. You also, you like anytime, man. You could message me personally on Instagram or Twitter, or email me when you go on vlog. Oh yeah. Every once in a while, I might get like really nervous when I go to certain areas. They'll go vlog, um, especially new areas, and sometimes you're not sure if you're allowed to vlog there, um, or whatever. So every once in a while, I get anxiety, and sometimes you might run into some people. People might look at you funny, and or you're just kind of, or you try you somewhere. Sometimes you might get a vibe somewhere like, I probably should not pull out my camera here. And if you do pull out the camera, just like kind of pretend that you're not. Well, I want to say not pretend and not film, because sometimes you're talking over and commenting, you can't really get past that. But there are times I do get anxious or get a little case of anxiety about it. But the more practice you do, man, um, it becomes more natural to you. So yeah, dude, if you ever want to reach out to me like personally, since you live here in Dalton with me, dude, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram Messenger or Twitter Messenger. I have a personal email that you can check out. It's Mr. Nomad Ben 23 at gmail.com. You can just you can message me anytime. And if you ever want to, ever want to meet in person, man, or run into each other, don't want to meet me now, we just want to run into each other, we could do that. So, um, Rody, thank you so much for joining, man. Like, kind of to kick things off, without having you here, kind of helped get this stream going. So you are the man. I would kind of, if I had to give awards on YouTube, I probably give you the award of the day for this chat. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you too, whenever that will happen. Hey, no problem, man. Like I said, reach out to me anytime. And yeah, tell your sister I said hello. Have a good one, Delta. Thanks for signing on. I'll hopefully see you around town too, buddy. Okay, well, I'll kind of hang around here for a few more minutes, and then Rody and I will sign off. So I'll probably give it like another 2, 3 more minutes. If it's just going to be nothing but silence or just me, Rody, going to talk for a minute. Um, if not, then I probably might sign off at 9:25. So it's 9:23 right now. So then 2 more minutes. Been at this for a little over an hour, but this was fun. I haven't done a live talk, quite some time, and this was fun. I know I have to do more of these sometimes. Rody, what are you? So to kind of wrap up the conversation, so what are you looking? What meal or something good to eat are you looking forward to, in for Thanksgiving? Or what's your favorite side dish, and what are you looking forward to eat for Thanksgiving this year? I enjoy the I enjoy anything the wife makes. Honestly, that's a really good answer. um, so good. You're so basically you're just an all around happy go lucky holiday food kind of guy. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, I gotta say like green bean casserole is one of my favorite side dishes when it comes to holiday food. I'm not like the biggest fan of holiday food. I enjoy it once or twice a year. That's pretty much how you're supposed to enjoy it. I know people love to eat it long ways around, but yeah, I mean, I'm not. I can give or take with holiday food. What yes, it's my wife's wheelhouse. What I like to do sometimes is like take like those dinner rolls and like, cut it like make like a little turkey mashed potato cranberry sliders. So just take one of those dinner rolls, open it up, put like a piece of roasted turkey on it. Then you get like those gravied um, mashed potatoes, and then you put a little cranberry sauce on it, and then put the other. It's like a little Thanksgiving slider. I mean, they're freaking amazing. Um, that's what I want. That's one thing I'm kind of looking forward to for some holiday meals. Having a Oh yeah, dude, it's so delicious. I think Earl's sandwich actually has something very similar to that. I haven't had an Earl's sandwich in years, but I think I remember them having like a Thanksgiving or a Thanksgiving sandwich or the holiday sandwich. I could be completely wrong. It's been ages. So, um, well, tell the wife I said hello, and tell your sons I said hello too. Well, then we're gonna hang here for a couple more minutes, and if not, then it's just gonna be us. How about I like my own video? Can I do that? No, not here. So fun story. We haven't brought a turkey. We haven't bought a turkey in 6 years. My kids win us a turkey every year at a race called. Oh yeah, turkey trot. Okay, I used to do turkey trots when I was in grade school. So I don't know if I ever won a turkey. You must have some really fast kids if you're winning a turkey every year. So uh, I wasn't really a fast kid. I don't think Dalton might be doing a turkey run this year. I do. My son's won 5 times in a row, and now this one can't remember one. Right on. That is freaking awesome. Now I'm just kind of, well, as I'm letting the things die down, because I'll probably be ending the vlog in 2 minutes, the live feed. Reading your comment, you said your town just got better, the best cookies ever. Those were pretty good cookies, man. I didn't realize how big they were. Um, they were really good. Uh, I thought they were just the perfect the way it was, like little doughy but crispy on the outside. I love those kind of cookies. I didn't try the pink one yet. I will try that one soon. But man, for $16, that's including the 15% tip. But man, $14 for a pack of 4 cookies. That's pretty expensive, but they're pretty good. Um, I want to miss that Mama Wilson's cookie place because that was kind of a iconic cookie joint that was in downtown Dalton. There was a home, small town cookie place. It's so sad that they had to close their doors, but just to give a little tribute to that awesome cookie place. It's steep, but it's Gideon's. I haven't been to Gideon's. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually. I had to look up if there's one in Atlanta or Chattanooga, but I've heard of Gideon's cookies. I've seen the vlogs from our vloggers who go to downtown on that one. So downtown Disney on that one. All right. Well, anything else, my friends? It is 9:30. I've been at this for a little over an hour. I think I'm going to go ahead, my friends, and sign out. And my wife is calling me, so I'll have to call her as soon as I sign off. Again, Brody with Rich, thank you so much for kind of getting the conversation started and having more people come and join. So this was great. You are the man of the hour. So you are the nomad of the hour. I just came up with that in the top of my head. So, so anyway, my friends, this was a fun last minute surprise live stream. I haven't done these in ages. I love each and every one of you. For anyone that has shown up to chime in and asking me questions, or I'm asking you questions, it's just my way of getting to know you guys as a community and as dang, I came in when the stream was closing. I'm sorry, Red Rocks. Dude, I am getting tired. I got to get going. But thank you so much, though, for chiming in earlier, dude, because I enjoyed just helping you out whenever I could. So, anyway, friends, as I always say when I conclude my vlogs, as I shake my dad bod belly, eat well and keep your mind walking. I'll see you guys in some future live streams, but be sure that you are subscribed. Ring that notification bell because I have a week off of work and we got lots of content coming your way. It might be daily, it might be every other day. So please join me. Subscribe, ring that notification bell. Also, I've said it before, make sure you are subscribed and comment either in this live stream or any of my videos I posted after this live stream's over, but any other videos I have posted, be sure you say I am here for Bucky's prizes, because if you comment and say that you want some Bucky's prizes, then I will make sure that your name is qualified into a list so that you could actually win a tumbler and a Starbucks gift card once we surpass the 900 subscriber. If we surpass 1,000 subscribers, you got a Bucky's 40th anniversary t-shirt and a $25 gift card. So please be sure that you are subscribed and you leave a comment in any of my videos saying that you want some Bucky's prizes. So we already got the hat that was won by my friend Alexandria. when we hit over the 800 subscriber. So I got 2 more prizes I need to give away, but we need to hit over 900 and we need to hit over 1,000 subscribers on my channel. So please hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream and this content. I'll see you guys later. Eat well. Keep your mind walking. I'll see you guys later.